Hello everybody, this is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo. We have a very dark and dreary, stormy afternoon, so I decided I would shoot a video. So I've been making some really cool items with what I got this month from Jesse James Beads. The Magical Mystery Bead Box, Yellowstone. I have loved everything in it. I mean, I'm a beach boho type gal, but I really love Southwestern jewelry. And I've had a lot of fun with all the things that have been in this box. I haven't done anything with this piece yet. This is called Love Fiercely. Isn't this fun? Let's just go through these beads. We have some blue little glass crystals. We have some Hishi beads. These are like little bead caps or large bead caps. These are all metal beads here. We've got a little round bead there. And look how pretty this is. I'm actually contemplating maybe doing some painting. I don't know. We've got this bead. This bead. You know what? I think I'm going to cut these apart and we can look at them a little bit better. Well, I think I'm going to cut it. Let's see. Oh, it's a wire. I need my wire cutters. Let's try this again. There we go. All right. We have two of these fun beads. Ooh, these are really pretty substantial there. Two of those. These kind of remind me of little bells. Oop, lightning. Wonder if we're going to get some thunder. Maybe not. Let me try to figure out what I'm going to do with these. We'll start creating. All right, so I kind of picked through to see what I had. I want to use these, and to me they remind me of bells. So I was trying to find something to go down in there, and I found these in the Montana Sky turquoise bead mix. So those will go inside. I have to wire them. So I have some 22 gauge, I believe, antique brass wire. And then I've got to come up with something up here. And I dug around a little bit more. I've picked out some of the brown beads. I've got some green beads and some blue beads. I think what I'm going to do, at first I was going to use these on the top. Well, maybe I still can. I don't know. I wonder how that would look. Those would kind of look cool. Then I thought about maybe stacking about 3 of the Hishi beads and either putting a brown bead or maybe a bigger brown bead. No, I don't think that would be a no. Theirs are too big. Maybe a green bead. I don't think you can see that too well, so that's a no. The crystal you might be able to see, the green crystal, we'll have to try that out. So I've narrowed it down a little bit. Let me work on one of these and I'll come back and show you how I did it and show you the pair together. All right, hopefully I can show you what I did. It got pretty stormy here and the shadows are really bad right now. I'm kind of wondering if I should move on or wait till tomorrow, but we'll try this and see what happens. Let me just show you what I did. I made a little bell out of it, and I thought I only needed about 3 of these Hishi beads, but I actually needed half of them, which was 6. So I'm using all 12 of these Hishi beads on this pair of earrings. Because what happened was I got it all put together, and then the wide hole of the hissue beads fell down onto the top of this bead through the wire, and it just didn't make the dangle hang out of the bell there. So you need to be really careful when you do this and keep an eye on that. We are not using the green bead. And basically what we're doing here is you need enough wire. I did a messy loop there. So you need enough wire to go up through all of this and wrap around several times. So the first thing I'm going to do is just take the shorter end of this, and I'm going to wrap it around a couple of times just so we don't have bead slide. And trim my excess wire off, and I have enough here that I can save for another project. So I'm going to set that aside. I'm going to tuck my wire in. Even though this won't scratch anybody, you don't want it to cut the hissue beads. So you need to make sure it's not going to stick out and be pokey. So I cut off about, I don't know, a finger's length. Of course, I have really short fingers, but enough where you can put all these beads on there. There's 6 of them. And then the little bell bead. Make sure it goes right through the correct holes. And just kind of look to see if they're going to lay right. They will. This is going to slide. See how it slid down through there? So as you start doing your wire wrapping, it is going to scooch down a little bit. So the next thing I did is I put my little flat glass bead on there and this little brown crystal. And then I just started a loop with a messy wrap. And you could, an idea would be, instead of just doing the messy wrap on the top, if you had enough, just think ahead, you can wrap around the beads. But I didn't think ahead on this one, so I need to make this one to match. And I'm just going to wrap all which way here. And I'm going to do it until I run out of wire and tuck that wire in. Now when you're tucking that wire in, be careful that you don't squeeze on top of your bead there and crack it. That is a very common incident. Now I'm just going to hang it on the ear wire here, and we have our earrings. There we go, little bell earrings. The next ones I want to do are with these, but that's going to be for another video. And I think I'm actually going to paint them. Stay tuned for that. I want to thank y'all for joining me today. And y'all have a fantastically wonderful day. I will try to take some pictures of these, put it on the end of there so you can get a better look. This is Terry Jeanette with the Tapping Flamingo, signing out for now. Bye-bye.